Marc Marquez is back testing a Honda RC213V-S at Portimao. This test is important as doctors will use it to evaluate his eye injury and his readiness for the 2022 season. The injury occurred when he was training on an enduro bike, and he is not the first rider to have been injured while training this way. Some have questioned the need for such a risky training method. Marc has now responded while addressing the media after Honda's official presentation of their 2022 bikes. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, should Marc Marquez have trained in such a risky manner? Marquez began by diving into the details of the accident. The accident was like a normal day. I got up, went out on the enduro bike to a very small circuit close to my town. I rode for 20 minutes, then I said, I'll do 2 more laps before I go. At that point, I crashed in a right corner. I had a kind of a high side and hit my head on the ground. But I got up, rode the bike again and continued on my enduro trip. Then I arrived home and took a shower. He then detailed the sequence of events that led to his realization that the recovery time will be long. But after 3 hours, I started to feel something strange in the vision, something strange in the head. Straight away, I called the doctor and said I have this feeling. He said, don't panic, wait 1 week, maybe it's normal. Then, after 1 week, we saw the problem is still there. That was when we told all of you, the media. The doctor said sometimes in the first week it can fix itself, but if in the first week it doesn't, then it can take a long time. He then gave his thoughts on off-road training being risky. The off-road bike is dangerous, but also it's dangerous if you train with a CBR 1000 in some circuits that are not GP circuits and the runoff areas are small. In the end, you need to train, but risk is always there. He signed off by stating that such risks are necessary to be the best in the world. If you're on the sofa, you won't have risk and you will race every race, but you will not be the best in the world. Fast feed. Reigning MotoGP World Champion Fabio Quartararo feels that you can't start the race by telling yourself that you're a good person. My personality changes when I get on the bike. I become a killer. Without it, you can't become world champion. Repsol Honda's Pol Espargaro has revealed that the new bike is different. That's true. It's more rear-wheel drive based. Marc Marquez tested it at Misano and he felt comfortable. Honda listened to the comments of all their riders and made a bike based on that. When Honda brought the bike was better. We were very pleased with the changes, but we are only in the beginning. We need to see the bike in other contexts, on other tracks. Retired MotoGP World Champion Mick Doohan has suggested that Honda were arrogant and too sure of their bike prior to Valentino Rossi's departure from the team in 2003. They didn't respect the work Valentino was doing for them. Sidelined MotoGP rider Andrea Iannone has explained that he had already reflected and understood everything even before the end of the doping-related sentence. I was sick and suffering a lot, but I reacted very quickly, looking for motivation every day. I started to look at things with philosophy and to look around me at what life offered me, and today I am here. Ducati Corsa General Manager Gigi Dall'Igna stated that Gresini Racing is now part of the Ducati family and is very important for us in MotoGP. We will certainly help them throughout the season and for the years they will be with us, of course from a technical point of view, but also in the human aspect. This is also important to achieve results in MotoGP, therefore Gresini will surely have full support from Ducati. Will Gresini Racing be able to do well in MotoGP during the 2022 season? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.